this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to the Werewolf Amazon Challenge in The Sims 4. In the last chapter, the pack welcomed 2 new members after the deaths of Lord Denny Spencer and Lord Eugene Blades. The new matchmaker, Lord Bob Lament, wasted no time in setting up the pack's 3rd match. Lady Eliza Pancake and Lady Dora Kim were chosen to fight for breeding rights with the Alpha. Eliza won and conceived Elma's 2nd child. But their union occurred during a cursed period, leading the werewolves to consider Eliza's unborn offspring as an ill-fated outcast. Thankfully, nothing tragic has happened since, the last chapter, so no unexpected deaths or blights have come our way, thank goodness. But I have gone ahead, and because I think we have like a Lunar New Year sale, I got the 2 expansion packs that I was missing. So we have Growing Together now, we also have the High School Years pack, and I got 2 kits because I just couldn't ignore them. I got the I got the Oasis kit, something Oasis, I cannot remember, something Oasis kit, and I also got the Castle kit that came out recently, because I've been seeing a lot of cool lots that use that, or both of them, and I thought, I just can't live like this, I need both of them. So that's what I went ahead and did, which means we're also working with these interesting things that I haven't delved into before, with instances that give our Sims new personality traits. We also have family dynamics, so I'm kind of curious to see where this is gonna go. So it says that Lord Bob is starting to feel like an expert at flirting these days. At heart, he might be a true romantic, embrace the change. I mean, hey, okay, I will do that. So personality discovered. Lord Bob has discovered a new personality trait, romantic. Learn more about this trait. Yes. So what does that mean? Does he get additional traits now? Okay, his gloomy slob, loner, and romantic. Well, I mean, hey, I do not mind our Sims having these really cool traits. I mean, that's okay. I normally just function with the 3, but if they wish to develop more, we'll see how that goes. I mean, his primary character personality, it's okay. We can be flexible. And apparently, guys, Prince Ed is now the apex werewolf. He's the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the top of the food chain. The final tier of abilities are now available for purchase. What the heck? Congratulations, Ed. It's because he's been so angry lately. He managed to get his abilities up. You know what? We're gonna give him some things. He's got 7 points saved up. So we'll do Hunting Party and Alpha Wolf, why not? Even though, it's probably not that useful to him anymore because he's not going to be fighting for anything exactly. Actually, during the succession, if he's still alive, the youngsters are going to be fighting him for the role. So that will be interesting. He's going to be very difficult to defeat. We also have, we've got Immortal Wolf, guys. So Ed could work towards that and actually stick around forever. I think I might, I don't know, do we want to get that going? Wouldn't that be interesting to have a wolf that lives forever? He could be one of the eternal wise wolves. That would be amazing for future generations, wouldn't it? So maybe I'll work towards having an immortal wolf. So I've got territory marking, the will to resist. Actually, we could skip all these. Natural healing, lunar resistance. Wait, let me unlock this and see if it... Oh look, we can just jump straight up to Immortal Wolf. So he can be an Immortal Wolf, guys. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna make him an Immortal Wolf. I'm gonna do it, guys. What other stuff does he have? Legacy of the Lichen, satisfaction points, which is fine, but we don't really use that. Luna Howl, to transform temperaments. The most forbidden howl, release what little remains of Prince Ed's humanity and succumb to the moon's glow. Be warned, he may never be the same again. Okay, so it just changes your temperaments. And then we have super speed. I mean, speeding everywhere is great, but also the temperaments would be useful. I wonder if that affects the werewolves around them or just him. Okay, primal instincts. Okay, so this is gonna make you basically confident and keep the negative moods at bay. Okay, so the sparks of dread. So basically, you're not gonna be aggro all the time, I think. Vicious howl. Okay, so it's fun for the prince. I mean, it sounds like him. It's fun for the prince, but it's terrifying for people nearby. I kind of want to get the Luna howl, because I feel like that would be kind of useful for him. Like, if he has all these raging temperaments, but also, I'm realizing the rage has managed to get, like, his ability points up that far. This is kind of difficult. I like the confidence boost. Like, if he's not going to stay in rage and confident all the time, that's kind of nice. What other stuff do we have? Cursebearer, nope, we don't want to turn others. Pack howl, ooh, to fulfill social needs. But again, the needs panel I play turned off, so we don't really need that. Things with emotions are probably more helpful. Extend the benefits from the lunar cycle. Okay, so the learning speed is increased. So this howl reduces fury. Enhanced smell. Regain control while rampaging. Okay, with some added mental fortitude, a large dollop of willpower, and a few breathing exercises, Prince Ed can now attempt to regain control after losing it and entering a rampage. If successful, Prince Ed will immediately stop rampaging. Okay, hunger. Ferocity. That's kind of mean. Scavenger. Personal grooming. You know what? I might just go for the Luna Howl, because we can change temperaments. I like the primal instincts as well. Super speed might be interesting for us to get. It's fun to have a look at these things, though. I think it is fun to have a look. Maybe we'll get lunar resistance, actually, and that way I think with the werewolves, like, even if you have transform mastery, I'm pretty sure when you have the full moon, everyone's gonna rage and everyone's gonna transform into psycho werewolves. The transform mastery just makes it so that when it's not a full moon, you can transform at will. So I think the lunar resistance might be good, because they probably will transform without being, like, raging and crazy all the time. So I think I'll go ahead with those. And I cannot believe it, guys. I cannot believe it. Prince Ed, that means, is gonna be an eternal young adult. Isn't that wild? He's like forever a young adult now. His age is frozen. That is actually so, so cool. Now, obviously, we won't be able to make our alphas eternal. I don't think we'll be able to make our alphas eternal. I think this is something Queen Julia was trying to figure out at the end of the previous generation, but she couldn't. I feel like with the alphas, because they have, like, a concentrated version of the curse in their blood, they will die for sure. Like, it just cancels out immortality. The immortality, I don't think, is going to have an effect on them. But non-alphas could definitely do it, just like Ed did over here. So that's exciting. Good on you, Ed. You're going to be around for generations and generations and generations to come. I love it. Okay, that's amazing. I feel like Ed is definitely one of the characters we really liked and we really enjoy, so I'm kind of glad for that. But that aside, now that I have kind of, been working on some of these things, we kind of had unexpectedly a look at these werewolf powers. Can he use this stuff now? Luna Howl. Okay, can only be done at night. We need to try this, because we need to change his temperaments. He's getting aggro at all the things that he's exposed to all the time. why don't we guys go ahead and take a look at some of our notes that I had prepared with Elma, some of which he has already fulfilled autonomously, but that's okay, we'll still try our best. So guys, the first note we have, Elma wants to chat with Josephine because he's been hearing talk about his unborn pup and is concerned. He knows how Luther is being treated by Charlie and doesn't want a child of his to be subject to the same behavior. He also worries about the effect it will have on Eliza's pregnancy. So he has been talking to a lot of the she-wolves of late, but he's gonna specifically find Josephine. He probably feels like she's a good kind of middle character. And this is so fascinating to me to see like the compatibility with these different people. Like, look, apparently he's got good compatibility with Josephine. But where is she? She's not here? Really? That's okay. We'll just teleport her over and then we'll see how she's doing. Oh, well, you know, we'll see how everyone else is doing regarding Eliza. So let's just teleport her over. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. Teleport. Josephine. Actually, we have to summon her. Wait, Josephine, do we know you? We do know you, darn it. Where'd she go? Oh, you know what? Screw this. Where is Lament? Okay. Thank you. I swear, I love clubs. Clubs make life so much easier. So, Elma, let's come here. Let's just chat with Josephine about, yes, the neighborhood changes. Like, what the hell are people saying these days? So he is going to chat with her really quickly about the rumors flying around, the talks everyone's having. You know, he's trying to be a good alpha and look out for everyone. Also his future child. You know, some of you guys have been saying that we definitely will not have 6 girls by the time the succession rolls around, and I feel like you are correct. Not gonna lie. Because I feel as though we go through about, I don't know, a pregnancy a week maybe? If we go through a pregnancy a week, right? Then, or even say, I reckon we do maybe, yeah, probably, because sometimes unexpected events happen and we don't necessarily have like back-to-back pregnancies. So if we do a pregnancy a week, we have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks before succession. So that's, you know, 4 other children. And if we happen to do more, even if we get it up to like 6 children, you know, like 3 pregnancies every fortnight or something like that, what is the guarantee that all of those children are going to be girls? We don't know how many boys are going to be born in this time period. So, I mean, that's okay. We probably won't have the 6 girls. So we might just end up having a whole lot of new blood in the next generation, which I don't mind. Like I said before, this generation might just be really short, and then generation 3 might be really long because we might have a really young alpha that takes on the throne. But you know, it's still fun. Okay, there we go. And then we have another note with Elma. And this one's with Cassandra. So Elma also wants to talk to Cassandra for perspective on the matter and see if maybe she can try to be more supportive of Eliza during this time. He feels like the Goth and Kim sisters have been around the longest and that they have a responsibility in setting the right example for all the she-wolves. So where is Cassandra? She's here. You know what I love about this lot? We actually have, so we are at the town square for our werewolves. You know, again, a kind of rebuilt area by the new alpha. And there's this little library section, and a lot of the werewolves like to come here and kind of just gather around and chat with each other and read some books, which I love. So, okay, you need to get going because I want you to talk to Cassandra. I don't know if Cassandra's talking to anyone, but let's just go ahead, do a heartfelt compliment. He's really trying to appeal to the Goth sisters right now. is really trying to appeal to the goth sisters. I'm pretty sure Daisy was chosen. Bella was not. I feel kind of bad for Bella. She's like fallen under the radar. She hasn't been on the radar of the new matchmakers very much at all. I mean, she was with, the last match that Denny set, but even before Denny died, his relationship with Bella was actually the least out of all the females, so she wasn't even under consideration, I feel like, to get picked, or she wasn't close to being a female picked. And then obviously, with the new matchmaker who came in, Bob, he was more focused on some of the others. So that's kind of intriguing to me. Very, very intriguing. But look at this. Everyone kind of just gathered around this particular area, which is nice. So why don't we, actually? I do love getting... Oh yeah, Eliza is in her second trimester. Did I mention that? She is. Which is really cute. But I want to get some of my Simu's horse riding. It probably will end up being Rosa and Bob again because they have the least amount of skill. So I'll probably do that because the other two are, I think, 4. They are both 4, yeah. So Rosa, who do you have the least amount of relationship with in terms of the horses? Okay, it's Star again. Oh my goodness, Star, why are you all the way here? Can you come to the others? Let's bring Star and Stone to everyone else. Come on, you guys. Okay, they're running on over. That looks so pretty. But looky, we have the temple right over there. I think up this way we have the... Oh geez, hold on. Up this way, I'm pretty sure we have the graveyard. Yes, we do. Where is the sacred jungle? So the town square is in this direction. The sacred jungle's there. Right. Sacred jungle's there. Town square's in this direction. Look at how pretty she looks. Oh, she's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love the horses in Sims 4 because they remind me so much of the horses in Star Stable. I've never played the game, but I used to watch it like crazy back in the day. But yeah. Oh, so pretty, so precious. Okay, is it very cold? Okay, it's cool. It's not too cold, which is excellent because I can get her to change into her armor and we can go ride Star. Okay, here we go, and hopefully you guys, can bond a little bit. This is good though. She has a little bit of history with Star already, so she might feel a bit more comfortable with Star. Okay, let's come here. Let's mount and then go on a lovely little ride. I don't know what is going on with her. Do you guys see this? Why does she have 2 saddles on? Oh, not saddles, but this thing under the saddle, like the blanket. Why does she have 2 of them on? She's not supposed to have 2 of them. What is this outfit she's wearing? Star. I don't know what's happening with Star, but that is not... She even has the wrong saddle on. What are you doing, Star? Hold on. I'm taking them into Cass. Wait, I need to check the numbers. 2, 4, 6, 7, pregnancy 8. Okay, I'm gonna take them into Cass because... What the heck is Star wearing? Like, no, Star. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is just supposed to be your outfit. What is Star even wearing? Hold on. Can I change the horses' outfits? I don't know, because what is going on? This makes no sense. Why would you do something so strange? Star? Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. Yes, but can I get her to change your outfit? We need to fix this. Because this is just... Yes, we can. I don't know what random outfit Star decided to throw on. Okay, there we go. That makes so much more sense. Okay. I go through the effort of making you look all pretty. You need to stay pretty, okay? Okay, there we go. But we are about to witness. No, what are you doing? Why? Okay, her getting on the horse is really, really cute. I don't know why Star feels compelled to be mean to me like this. Like, why? Why? I don't know. I don't know. Do you not want to go on a ride? Maybe she just doesn't want to go on a ride. Okay, Bob. I know you're reading and this actually looks really, really cute. Like, this is actually so cute. But, I'm sorry, we need to take you on a ride. Sometimes the horses are just not agreeable. And there's, like, nothing I can do to fix that. But let's try and maybe go on a ride with Stone. And Star's in a good mood as well, so I don't know what's going on there. She's in a good mood. See, look at Stone. What a good boy. He's actually wearing the appropriate stuff. Okay, you guys good? They're good. Oh no, not an energetic. I want to go for a relaxed ride. Go for a relaxed ride. I don't think we have any of the things nearby that we can, like do you have to be level 3? I don't know what level you have to be on to do the, like the cross-country stuff, you know, the training. But that's okay. We'll kind of just walk around the town square. This is so cute! Oh, it melts my heart. I just love this. Yeah, I think Star just wants to be on her own right now. That's okay, Star. We're not going to force it if you don't want to. This is so cute. He's walking around the town square. You're adorable, Stone. Ah, you're adorable. You're too cute. You are too cute. So you guys go on your little ride. Star can run around all she wants. That is okay. Rosa, I'm so sorry. I tried, honey, but Star's just not in the mood. You're gonna have to do your thing else, like another time. Also, you have homework, don't you? Don't you? I mean, she's a child now. She should have homework. I might have to work on this when we go home. Yeah, I might have to work on this when we go home. Because she's supposed to be doing her homework. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. I do want her to have good grades. It is something I maintained in the previous generation. So I'm going to take these guys back. I'm going to work on that. And we'll catch up at a later point. It is 6 a.m. on Tuesday. I feel like Eliza has been quite down over the course of this pregnancy, and it feels different to the experience of the other two she-wolves, but hopefully, you know, she's able to figure this out or get through unscathed. Now, we have a couple of notes here that I'm going to go through, starting off with Eliza. So, guys, Eliza, and why is... She's like, wait, is everyone else doing their own thing? Okay, you guys are as well. Okay, hold on. I think I might have to reset her. She's just confused. Okay, hopefully that has kind of fixed her frozen state. You know, sometimes maybe she just gets spooked by the future and she literally gets frozen in place. But she wants to chat with Josephine and thank her for the small kindness the Goth sisters have shown her recently. She knows it's because the Alpha spoke to them, but she's still grateful for it. Eliza worries that her baby may have destroyed any hope of her making friends among the she-wolves, and she can't wait to be rid of it. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but I think honestly, from the moment she conceived, Eliza has been told that this child is cursed and it's bad luck and it's a danger to the pack. And, you know, she's been tensed, I feel like, throughout the entire pregnancy and fearful throughout the entire pregnancy. And now, in her final trimester, it's kind of put her in this mindset where she's just ready to be rid of it and done with it. She doesn't really want to be attached to this child anymore because she feels like it's killing her future prospects. It's kind of breaking down whatever she did establish in the beginning. If you think about it, you know, she had it better than Alice Penn. She had time to settle in. So it feels unfair to her that everything was going so perfectly and suddenly this child is ruining like all of it. So unfortunately, we do have this sort of relationship now that Eliza is going to have with her child, where in her mind, this baby is not something she wants to stay close to, which is pretty depressing. But thankfully, the mothers don't raise the pups in our series, the shepherd does. And as long as the shepherd cares about the offspring, then that's great. Well, I say shepherd, but you never know. If it's a boy, he's going to end up with the royal guard, and he's going to be raised by Ira and Charlie. Maybe Ira will be nicer than Charlie will be. So that was one note. The other note is with Ed. So Ed wants to be friendly with... Hold on a second. Did she chat with... She didn't. Look at me. I'm such a goose. Look at how cute Stone is. At least the horses are nice to her. But where is Josephine? Okay, you are not here. Hold on, Josephine. We are going to bring you back. Not bring you back. Just bring you, period. So that we can socialize with you. We're going to teleport her over. And let's see. Summon group Josephine. Right, let's chat with her just a little bit. Talk about this sunny flippin' weather. Nice. Okay. She's gonna thank her. She's gonna be appreciative for the support, which is very nice. But it's probably playing on Eliza's mind that, you know, these people are nice to me, but they're only nice to me because the alpha told them to be. They might not actually want to socialize with me, but they can't really go against what the alpha is telling them to do. Okay, so that's done. Right, let's get to Ed. So Ed wants to be friendly with Olivia and tell her all about the immortality he's achieved. It's mind-blowing to him that he'll be around to witness his bloodline for generations to come. And he's quite proud to be living up to his paternal family's reputation. So I completely forgot about this. But guys, in the previous season, in Generation 1, when Ed's paternal family, so his aunt and his father, who was a match suitor, when they were introduced into the pack... What's happening, guys? When they were introduced into the pack, we learned a bit about their family's backstory, and their particular family is or has been renowned among the werewolves for being the first family to gain immortality. So not every member, and you know, their last name was Eternal. So Earl Eternal and Lily Eternal from Generation 1. They are kind of known to be explorers and adventurers, but also the curious Sims who kind of go beyond the bounds of what is acceptable and discover new things, usually before all of the others, right? So they're known, their family is, for having the first ever immortal werewolf. So not every eternal werewolf becomes an immortal, but the likelihood of it happening is higher than any other werewolf family, just because they are so into exploring and adventuring and breaking boundaries. And that usually leads them into situations or, you know, helps them cultivate enough experience in the world and unique experiences to be able to attain immortality. So I find it kind of amazing. Obviously, when we, you know, had that backstory, introduced those characters, I had no clue that a child of their bloodline would end up becoming our first immortal in the pack, like in the royal court. So I think it's really, really cool that Ed has managed to do that before anyone else. I kind of love it. I think it's amazing. So good on you, Ed. I feel like it's just even more exciting that he's managed to do this. So this is his father, Lord Earl Eternal, and obviously his mother was the previous alpha. But Earl here, unfortunately, his sister doesn't show up in the family tree, but he did have a sister who was, I think, a kennel master. I think his sister was one of the kennel masters, and she plotted to overthrow the alpha, and then, you know, she was, in doing that, she killed Alfred. She poisoned Alfred, and then Elma poisoned her. But yeah, he and his sister, they are kind of, their family, the Eternals, are known for having the first immortal wolf, and now his son has managed to gain immortality. I think that's so, so cool. It could have been like any of the boys, you know, it could have been anyone. But no, it was someone who stems from the Eternal line. So that was really cool. I'm so proud of you, Ed. Okay, like I'm really, really proud of you. Makes me so excited. But today is also exciting for us because at midnight, what's going on with Daisy? What? No. At midnight, we are going to have, jeez, my throat. We are going to have the baby, the cursed baby, finally born. So obviously Eliza's dreading it, but she wants it to be over and done with. Fingers crossed, we're gonna get through everything smoothly. We're gonna, figure this out and make sure that Eliza gets out unscathed and returned to her, well, as normal as can be life. To be honest with Eliza, she is, she's not staying with the she-wolves, in their household. She's actually staying with the wise wolves. So she and Alice, they are actually staying with the wise wolves. So Helen, they're staying with Helen because we've kind of, the she-wolf household that's been maxed out is actually, no, Alice might be staying with them. I think Alice is staying, okay, so Alice is staying with the she-wolves, I'm pretty sure, but Eliza's staying with Helen. Yeah, there we go, because the she-wolf household is maxed out. So already, I mean, yes, she stays the wise wolf, but she's kind of isolated. I mean, she got to mingle in the beginning. To be fair, everything was going quite perfectly. Everything was initially quite perfect. And look at how, I did not realize we had crocodiles. Wait, what? I had no clue we had crocodiles in our waters. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I didn't realize that. That is wild. But look at how beautiful it all looks in spring. Isn't this just lovely? The waters, it just looks so pretty when it's not frozen over. I mean, it looks really cool when it is frozen, but it looks especially beautiful now that it's not. This is wonderful. This is gorgeous. Also, I am slowly, very, very slowly, getting rid of the pumpkins that we have around the lot. It looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, I love it, but these pumpkins that we used are carved pumpkins and they've all gone off. So everywhere our Sims go, they have this bad moodlet for dirty surroundings. Cat, kitty cat. Literally because of all of these pumpkins, and I actually didn't realize that we had pumpkins on the roof, so maybe, I'm pretty sure if we go close up to these ones, let's see, these are carved pumpkins that have been, they've been sized up, so see how it's gone off on the inside? I need to get rid of these pumpkins. This whole tree was just covered in beautiful pumpkins. It looked amazing, but, I had to get rid of it. So let me actually go through and do that over here with you guys, while I've spotted a few here and there. Pumpkins. Half the time, these Sims try and go to it to do something about it, but then they kind of just stop and I never find out where the hell the pumpkins are. So yeah, that was kind of wild, but they were beautiful. I will not lie. They were beautiful. I think we might have gotten all of them, if not most of them. So, that's fine and well. That's fine and well. Obviously, some of these ones, these ones that I've left along the front, they're the pumpkin lights and decorative ones, so they don't go off, thank goodness. So I can just kind of leave them be and I don't have to do anything about them. But okay, I think I'm going to catch up with you guys once Eliza is in labor, and then we'll kind of see how things go from there. It is midnight and go time for Eliza. So she is, as we have established, ready to just get this over and done with. Princess Rosa, she is up pretty late over here because she's curious about her new sibling. And then we have, you know, the alpha, who's, yes, freaking out now. He's figured out that he must freak out. And obviously the immortal Ed, and then we have Bob here as well. And then a few of the ladies that I've dropped on by. So Vivian has come up here. She's quite curious. And Cassandra was here for a bit, but she's kind of walked off. She kind of gives me the vibe, like her and Josephine, that really they're just being nice to Eliza because the alpha spoke to them and told them to be nice to her, but really they would prefer to keep their distance from her and her cursed pup. But okay, we are going to have this baby and see what it is. Oh my goodness, please let me go down. Please, please, please. Can we? Okay. Let me just, no, let me, thank you. Oh, come on. Thank you. I swear the camera on this lot jumps around so much. It is a little bit crazy to take care of. It's a little bit difficult sometimes. But what is it going to be, Eliza? And yes, it's a girl. Okay, so it is a cursed princess. But it is a princess. Now, some of you have been saying that what if this period of, you know, curse over the castle is actually a more concentrated version or a stronger version of the werewolf curse that the royal line already carries within themselves, and in the future as the werewolves get more religious, maybe they consider these cursed children to be like stronger children, you know, like have the situation be inversed, I suppose. So since the werewolves already as a way of life are cursed, maybe they don't see the curse as a bad thing, maybe they see it more as a good thing. We'll have to see. I mean, the society might go in that direction in the future. For now, though, because it is something unnatural, like the royal line carrying the curse in itself is one thing, but then the like she-wolves going through periods of being cursed, or, you know, the castle going through periods of being cursed, this didn't even happen in Generation 1. So what I'm trying to say is the curse in their blood, they are all familiar with and they've been exposed to from a young age, right, for a long time, from Generation 1. So they're not scared of it or they're not wary of it. Whereas this new thing that's happening in Generation 2, where the castle is going through periods of being cursed, that's something they haven't been exposed to before. So naturally, they're going to be wary of it and terrified of it. And, you know, the recent deaths that have happened as well, they're equating it to that. Maybe in the future, like, you know, once they have gotten used to this and learned from this experience, maybe their thought process will change a bit and they'll start viewing it as you guys said, survival of the fittest, and they might not be too sad at people or wolves who die at, or, you know, die due to these periods of cursed, and the cursed children might end up like being seen as the stronger pups. Who knows? We'll have to see. For now, though, it is new to them, which is why they're afraid of it. But curse, oh geez. That is not what I want. Curse, there we go. And this is going to be, guys, Princess Marie. Princess Marie Curse. Oh, that is such a pretty name. Okay, there we go, guys, which means we have a little princess. Oh my goodness, jeez, again, with the camera. We have a little princess that is going to have, apparently, I mean, both her parents have light-ish skin, so I really don't know if she's gone or her mother or her father. They both have warm skin tone. But this baby is going to have pink eyes and brunette hair, so that is going to be exciting. Brown hair and pink eyes, which is, you know, different. Even with the skin tone, actually, because Rosa has the medium skin tone. So we have genetic variation, which is very exciting. And Vivian looks very happy for Eliza, which is so sweet. Well, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna get Elma to come here and... What's this? Oh my goodness. Apparently this... Well, I have new interactions because I downloaded, you know, some new packs. Kiss Princess Marie's forehead. Oh my goodness. Yes, please, can I see this? Oh, camera, don't betray me now. Don't betray me now, camera. Oh my goodness, this is too cute. Okay, well, I mean, that's not a new interaction. I feel like this interaction has something, like, is something that has always been in the game, but they have it under a different option now, which is strange. But that's cute. I feel like they do that anyway when they're cuddling the kids, don't they? Ay, ay, ay. But I'm happy for Elma. I know we probably won't get 6 girls before the succession, but now we have 2 baby girls, which is really exciting. And you know what? Once Marie is a child, things are going to get even more exciting, because then we're going to start having the, the statuses among the youngsters, the little kids. We're going to have the archery contests. We're going to figure out their rankings and all of that. It's going to be great, guys. It is going to be flippin' great. But okay, I need to get Eliza moved. I need her back to the wise wolf household so she can stay with Helen, because we don't have room with the she-wolves, so she's going to stay there. I'm seeing romance here between Vivian and Flippin' Bob. I'm seeing that. But you know what, guys? Since we are trying to very hard to be on a roll with the baby girls, we are going to set up our next breeding straight away. I'm going to do it in this chapter. We're going to have our next match. So I'm thinking, you know what? I have to check. I have to look through the males I have and check who's gonna do a breeding next. We'll see. I think we might get Ed to do the next breeding. I might get Ed to do the next breeding. I feel like he's on a roll right now with, him being immortal and everything. So the alpha might give him the honor of breeding next. If I change my mind, though, I'll let you guys know when we jump back in for the 4th match. But Bob, you need to pick some females. You need to pick some females, bud. And we also need to get Marie moved out to the royal den. So I'll do all of that, and then I'll be right back. We have our 4th match ready, and yes, Ed is the one who is going to breed, and the females were chosen kind of interestingly. So Bob, we know, is a bit of a flood, and he has settled on, for Ed, some new females that we haven't seen in the arena before. We know of them, we just haven't seen them in the arena. So he has selected 2 of the Kim sisters that have yet to fight. So we have Lady Vivian Kim on the left, and on the right, Lady Olivia Kim. Now, I feel sad that their relationship is going to be destroyed, but they have yet to compete, so this is definitely going to be exciting for them. And the other thing to note, they actually have completely identical genes. They have the exact same skin tone and shade, they have the same light blue eyes, and they have the same black hair. So, it doesn't matter, I suppose, genetic-wise, who's gonna win. I feel like Ed would definitely prefer Olivia because he actually is closer to Olivia. His friends with Olivia. We've been seeing them interact quite a bit over the last couple of chapters. So I feel like he would prefer Olivia to be the mother of his pup. She knows all about the immortality and his family's history. He's been telling her recently. He was talking to her a lot about Eugene and how things were in the past. So I feel like it would be more meaningful for Ed to have a pup, or his first pup with Olivia. But hey, both sisters are absolutely gorgeous, so I'm very excited. But I will give you guys a close-up of Vivian's face. So this is Vivian. I love the medium skin tone they have with the light blue eyes. It is just such a pretty contrast to me. So Vivian, and then we have Olivia over here. So like I said, it doesn't really matter which sister wins. But there we go. And I wanted to show you guys the new she-wolf that has been sent by a new family to join the pool to be selected by the matchmaker. I wanted to show you guys that new female, and also I wanted to show you guys the interesting scenario under which these two females were chosen. So if we go to this panel over here, Lady Nora Scott is the new she-wolf that has been added to the pool. And lo and behold, Bob had a attractiveness alert with her too, flippin' hell. He considers, I feel like almost every female at this point, extremely attractive, which is hilarious to me. But she has the exact same skin shade and tone as Eliza. She has brown hair, just like Eliza, but she has green eyes. So that is one, differentiating factor with Lady Nora Scott. So that was the new female that we could have picked from. Now, the three who are kind of under consideration. So we had the obvious pick, which was Lady Olivia, and then the situation between these two. So if we are just looking at the friendship panel, Cassandra actually has the next most relationship with the matchmaker. But then Vivian has that little bit of romance with the matchmaker. Now, in this context, I figured that the green bar would mean the matchmaker is considering you as, or considers you to be like the best choice. And I thought the pink bar would mean that you have the matchmaker's personal favor, right? So maybe the she-wolves who have a pink bar with the matchmaker, they're trying behind the scenes extra hard to charm the matchmaker into giving them a chance. And I interpret them as having more desperation to have a pup, right? To breed and conceive. So by way of that thinking, I chose Vivian rather than Cassandra because Vivian had that pink bar. So I feel like the pink bar would trump any sort of green bar because it means you have personal favor with the matchmaker. So there we go. That's how the ladies were chosen for Ed. So I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna get these two to transform into their, I'll trigger the transitions and then I'll get them ready for, where is it? I'll get them ready for the battle. So, okay, they're transforming, guys. And it's been a while, so I can't exactly remember what they looked like in their werewolf forms. This is kind of cool, though. Okay, and in terms of, so these, the Kim bloodline, they have dark orange eyes in their werewolf forms. Dark orange, dark orange. The new one, so Nora, she's been sent by the Scott family as an only daughter, similar to Lady Alice. I feel like Eliza would have siblings, but those siblings haven't been sent or aren't going to be sent. She was the only one that was offered up. Who knows? Maybe she has brothers or something like that, and she was the only daughter. But Alice is an only child, much like Nora Scott. And so Nora has been sent by the Scott family to basically, establish honor for them in the royal court. But she actually, in her werewolf form, has blue eyes. So the Scott bloodline has blue eyes. But okay, let's go ahead and get these two all set up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's see, guys. What's it gonna be? I'm personally rooting for Olivia just because we know that Ed's rooting for Olivia, and actually I'm curious now. Ed, what is your relationship with the two of them? Where is... Hold on a second. Where's Vivian? Have you socialized? Okay, you have. Yeah, okay. So if we look at Vivian and Olivia, clearly he favors Olivia more because he's friends with Olivia, not with Vivian. So I feel like maybe I should start doing this with the males. Just check up before the actual battle, before the actual match, to see which female they are rooting for. I think that would be interesting. But we know that he's on Team Olivia, so by way of that, I feel like I'm kind of on Team Olivia too. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? I can't tell. You can never know, I feel like. You can never know. Sometimes the sim I think is winning doesn't. Oh no! Okay. So Vivian won. Vivian won that match. Aww, poor Olivia. And obviously their sisterhood is destroyed from this point onwards. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, she dislikes spirited sims. Wait. Oh. And, okay. Vivian dislikes funny sims? What do you mean by spirited, though? What do you mean by spirited? I'm not entirely sure. But yes, she got into a fight. I don't know what they mean. I should have read that, but I didn't because I'm a goose. But hey, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm happy for Vivian because I do think she is very, very beautiful. Like, features-wise, because otherwise she's got the same genetics as Olivia. But that's a shame. That's a shame because I feel like Ed would have wanted Olivia to win. That's okay. Ed, he's sweet. Oh yeah, look, here we go. This is the new female that was brought in, guys. This is Lady Nora Scott. So, you know, we've got some brunette genes. We do have some brunette genes among the she-wolves. So yeah, there is that. We're not just all black-haired. We do have some brunette genes. Okay, though. Vivian. I suppose her desperation worked out. I mean, she was really, really trying her hardest to, you know, chummy up to the matchmaker. And look at that. It got her a breeding with the court's first immortal wolf, Prince Ed. So that would be very, very exciting and very honorable for her, I feel like. Now, Ed is, if I'm not mistaken, the kennel master. So yeah. Okay, well, let me get these two, you know, calmed down, and then we can give Ed and Vivian some time alone. I'm also going to move Olivia back out with the she-wolves, so, you know, she can get some time away from her sister, and hopefully she's not too disappointed by the outcome. Time for Ed to get some flood on. I was curious, so I had a look at his genetics. Let me just line up the first kiss between the two of them. But I was looking at Ed's genetics. He has light brown eyes, brown hair, and cool skin. So if they have a son, he will be a brunette. So that'll be new genes among the boys. And then if we have a girl, we'll get the light blue eyes, which we don't currently have because we have light green eyes with Rosa. We have light green eyes with Rosa, and then we've got the pink eyes with Marie. So this would be interesting. Also, guys, this kind of got me thinking. So why don't we try for a baby like in the bed, which we haven't done yet. So we'll take them all the way up into the castle and have them try on the bed, which, you know, I feel like would probably be kept for the flippin' alpha? No, you'd think the alpha would use it if anything. Not these guys. Okay, if they don't want to, we can maybe we'll just go in the bush, okay? That's just the safest place. We'll just go in the bush. It's the place everyone knows, okay? It's established. Okay, no, they're actually going up. Yeah, okay. It's interesting how beforehand, like in the early days of Sims 4, the try for a baby was just the one interaction you did. These days, when you do try for a baby, it lines up a few other romantic interactions, and then they try for a baby, like they lead up to it, which is kind of nice. But okay, he's gonna go up. But yeah, so we're gonna get new genes among the boys and new genes among the girls, so that's kind of exciting for us. But as I was saying, the fact that Ed is about to have a child got me thinking. He has the last name curse. He is a direct brother of the alpha. And previously we have said that all of the alpha's children inherit the curse, which means all of Julia's children inherited the curse in their blood, right? So everyone who bears her last name. Now, since Ed is a brother of the alpha, the current alpha, the king, and he has the last name Curse, and we are tracking bloodlines through the males. If he has a daughter, then his daughter will also have the last name Curse. So I feel like, guys, along with a princess, even though a daughter of Ed's is not going to be titled a princess, she's going to be a miss like the nobles, but I feel like any child that, like, of the appropriate gender that bears the same last name as the royals, they would count as like an honorable succession, if that makes sense. So if we think about it, Elma doesn't necessarily have to be succeeded by his daughter to die an honorable death. He can be succeeded by a niece that has the same last name as him, because that curse in their blood has been passed on to him as well as all his brothers, and so they would in turn pass it on to their children, which is an interesting thing to think about, I feel. So it's intriguing. That means we could get, the heirs that we need, like honorable heirs. We could get them from, or bloodline heirs, I should consider them, because all the females would be heirs to the alpha, but bloodline heirs could be from either the alpha or his brothers. So Ed could give Elma a bloodline heir, and so could Charlie. Charlie could give the alpha a bloodline heir because they are blood siblings. So it's kind of interesting. I hadn't thought about it beforehand, but I started to once we kind of got this in motion. The other thing, we do actually have... You know what? No. I'll talk about that later. Let's hang around for a little bit, or, I'll jump off camera and bide my time until Vivian gives us the notification that she is expectant. Lady Vivian finally had her first bump, so I have gone ahead and put her due date on the calendar. She is going to be having her baby at 12 p.m. on Sunday. So that's actually... Oh, look at that! It is 2 days before her birthday into an adult. How exciting is that? A lot of the females, I feel like, are going to start aging up around this time, because that's when they were brought in. I mean, Vivian, her birthday should coincide with basically the other Goth and Kim sisters around the same time, because they came in together to the pack. But that's very exciting for us. Now, along with this, of course, I noticed that, who is it? Jeez, the names. Luther has aged up into a child. So I definitely want to be showing you guys what he looks like in Cass. But if I just pull him up here real quick. Look, guys, it's Luther. So that's kind of exciting. He looks very much like his father, although because of his cuteness at present, I'm really hoping that he took his mother's facial features, even though he has his father's genetics. That would be just ideal, not gonna lie. So Vivian, she, everything looks good right now, guys. We haven't had a cursed period at all. And you know what? I feel like if a curse fell between now and before she had the baby, I don't think the child would count as cursed. It's unfortunate when you're in a cursed period during the conception, and I feel like it's unfortunate when you're in a cursed period during the birth. But if it happened in the middle, then you're in the clear, you're fine. If it doesn't really have much to do with the baby, I feel. So everything's looking really good for Vivian because, her conception was during a perfectly normal time, just like it was with Princess Rosa, which is great. So I feel like everyone's going to be super excited. Vivian herself would be very, very overjoyed, I think, because not only did she manage to conceive safely, but she, was matched up with Prince Ed Curse, the first immortal werewolf in the royal pack. So that would be an immensely honorable thing for her. And you know what, I feel like Vivian definitely put in some extra effort to seduce the matchmaker into giving her his favor for this match and selecting her. So I'm kind of glad that panned out the way it did. Aside from this, guys, I am still waiting for a faded pair this gen. We have not had a faded pair this gen, have we? We haven't. I was really hoping maybe it would be Elma, but then Elma flippin' paired up with Ben behind our backs. So I don't count that as a faded pairing. I don't, because I feel like I didn't even witness it. So unfortunately, we haven't had anything. Obviously, when Eugene bred, he was already paired with Ed. And now Ed's breeding. His mate Eugene has since died, but he can't have another one ever again. So we probably won't get anything exciting happening until we are with one of the other males. But even if, these females found a mate of their own, I would be happy for them and excited for them. But yeah, even though Vivian has flirted with Bob, they don't have any sort of fated mateship going on at all. And look, she considers him basic looking. She definitely... What about Ed? Attractive. See, guys, she definitely tried to seduce Bob to get his favor. Definitely. But yeah, I think we'll probably have to wait for Edwin, Charlie, Ira, and Bob to breed before we get some fated pairings, some destined romance. I really want to see them. I really want to see that. But okay, I am going to quickly jump to the cast for Luther so we can see him in some good lighting. We'll have probably a really... Actually, no, I probably won't talk much about his trait. Maybe really briefly. I don't pay too much attention to the trait the kids who are not going to be in the castle have, so he isn't going to be with us here. If he develops in his own story kind of outside our immediate focus, that's okay for me, but I'm probably not going to pay too much attention to him. So okay, let me go ahead, show him off, and then I'll probably wrap up the episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and let's head off to Luther's cast. So this is Master Luther Blades as a child. We are already familiar with all of his swatches that he's going to have to Latin, but seeing him just a little bit older, it's exciting. It's exciting. He definitely looks like a pretty boy, but I feel like his father looked like a pretty boy too until he became a teenager. I feel like we all assumed, because if I remember correctly, his father, Eugene's father, was Jim Light, who recently passed away, in this chapter off camera. But his father was Jim Light, and his father was the first match suitor I really had a crush on. The other match suitor that I had a crush on was Lord Ralph Land, Edwin's father. So I ended up liking Edwin's father more by the end. But in the beginning, Jim was the first one I really liked, and he had a really pretty face. So I thought Eugene would turn out a flippin' beauty queen, but he didn't because he got Ada's genetics. Ada can, I don't know what it is, but Ada can pass off as pretty. I feel like she can look pretty with certain makeup and hairstyles, but that mouth and lip gene that she gave her son, there is no hiding that. He improved a little bit with facial hair, but seriously, there is no hiding that. Anyways, he was a pretty boy, I feel like, as a toddler and a child, and we could not tell until he became a teen. So even though Luther looks really pretty right now, I don't know what's gonna happen when he becomes a teen. But you know what? We can enjoy him. We can enjoy him as a child. Look at how pretty he looks. Such a pretty boy. So this is him in his everyday wear. We have his formal wear, his white armor for the Sons of Saul, which he's getting for the first time as a child, and I feel like he would be starting his guard training with Charlie and Ira, you know, like at the archery stations, and he can't sword fight just yet, but he would definitely be learning the theory of it, I feel. And then we have his sleepwear, his party outfit, swimwear, hot weather, which is the same as every day, and his cold weather outfit. And the trait he got is loner. I mean, I'm not going to put too much emphasis into the boys' stories or, you know, their personalities, because for me, they're more like secondary characters and my focus is on the girls. But it's interesting for me that he got loner because we know that he was born during a cursed time and Charlie doesn't really like him, and Charlie thinks that he is the reason that his father, like, you know, Eugene died, Luther's father Eugene, and he's the reason that Denny died. So I feel like he would be outcasting Luther just a little bit and being extra tough on him. And so maybe because of that, Luther's kind of, you know, gone into his shell a little bit. He's escaped a little bit into his own shell, and he prefers just being on his own because people just, they don't accept him and they don't understand him, which is so sad. But that's pretty much it for Master Luther Blades, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.